All right. So, hello and good evening, everyone. People who have joined in. I think, yes, I am live. Perfect. So, students who have joined, uh, quickly, if you can confirm, you guys can hear me and we can get started. All right. Students who are there, are you guys able to hear me? We're going to discuss a lot of things today with regards to the CAT preparation. Okay, the monthly targets, okay, the study plan, everything. Great. So I've got message from Anant. Okay. So Anant, Supriya, Savita. All right. So you guys can hear me. Great. Okay. So here we get started. All right. And this is the first live session that we are taking for CAT 2021. Okay. From the perspective of CAT 2021. Okay. This is the first live, and henceforth you will be seeing on our channel. We'll be having live sessions coming up on a regular basis. Okay. We've been taking some sessions for CMAT and other exams lately, but for now onwards, okay, CAT 21 is definitely going to be the limelight. Why? Because you have 9 months of time. Okay. Now, first thing that I want to say here. Okay. Supriyo. Okay. Sorry, Supriyo. Okay, I got it wrong. All right. Okay. Thanks for correcting me. So, first thing that I want to bring to your highlight here is when this thing is seen, the 9 months time is seen. Okay. A lot of people think that, oh, 9 months is a lot of time. Okay. 9 months is a lot of time to prepare, and that is the reason why many people think that abhi 9 months hai, let it happen 6 months or 5 months, that time we will start preparing for CAT. Okay, a lot of people have that notion. 9 months मतलब बहुत दूर है. Okay, how many of you here think that 9 months is less? How many of you think that 9 months is less? Yes, sir, 9 months is less. Okay. If you tell me that 9 months is less, I am telling you that 9 months is neither less, okay, or 9 months is neither more. 9 months is just enough. 9 months is just enough of time to prepare for CAT. Okay. So the thing is that you right now, the time that you have in hand is a good enough time to prepare. Okay, but one thing that you need to keep in mind here is that if you do not have targets set, okay, if you don't know, okay, your weeks are just going like that and you're not moving towards your goal, okay, then definitely this is the time that you are losing. Is very 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 crucial. Okay, so by the way, like today, I don't know, there's some glitch with my camera. Okay, so I'm not able to put on my cam. Okay, I'll fix it up before the next session. So today, you will not be able to see me here. But let us discuss with the different things, okay, that you need to take care of. I will really appreciate, okay, for all the students who are there. I would want you guys to put on your questions, as and when we are discussing. Okay, I will pick up it at the right time and discuss that. So, okay, a quick reminder, okay, in case you have not subscribed to our channel, okay, you are new to our channel, okay, so please make sure that you're subscribing and following us on Instagram so that you get regular updates. All right. Now, here I bring the first hygiene point. Okay, the hygiene point that I'm bringing here is that CAT is not a test of knowledge alone. Okay, these are high level points, but it is required that you should keep these things in your mind. Okay, CAT is not a test of your knowledge alone. A lot of people think that CAT is all about cons, logical reasoning, data interpretation, verbal. जिसको ये चार चीज आती है, okay, वो तो फिर एग्जाम एकदम क्रैक करके आएगा. Okay, a lot of people think like that. So understand, if that is the case, people who got school ke maths mein, people who got maths mein 100 on 100 in school. Okay, that means all of these people should get a 99 percentile in CAT, at least in the con section, right? But that does not happen. I will tell you, there are a lot of such people who have scored 10th mein 90 plus, 12th mein 90 plus, but still in CAT they are struggling and they get somewhere around 80 plus in CAT. Okay, and there are a lot of people who got CAT or the 10 12 में 60 आया है. Okay, और आज भी वो लोग IIM में बैठे हुए हैं. Okay, because they managed to get a 95 percentile and all that. Okay, and they could crack some new or maybe IIM. Okay, just sitting, okay, in a good college. The point is this, that it is not a test of your knowledge alone. Okay, so by any chance you think that कि अरे sir मेरा तो 10th में इतना कम था, 12th में इतना कम था, this is not something that is, you know, people like these kind of scores will not be able to crack CAT. So be very clear that it is not testing your knowledge alone. Definitely they are testing knowledge, but it is not the only thing. Okay, CAT tests your stamina, discipline, mental strength. This is a big thing. I am going to put a big star here. Okay, that it is going to test your mental strength a lot. Okay, because people who have got stamina, people who have got consistency, people who have got discipline in life, they only will be mentally strong. When I say mentally strong, okay, what precisely I'm saying that you should be in a position to take all the pressure and still perform. Okay, and still perform. All right, I'll meanwhile I'll give you small example. For example, okay, there are a lot of people who play Ranji Trophy, right? जो रणजी यानी कि जो डोमेस्टिक क्रिकेट का गेम होता है, ओके, लॉट ऑफ पीपल प्ले दैट. इनफैक्ट हर स्टेट का एक टीम है. ओके, इन सम ऑफ द केसेस विद इन स्टेट आल्सो देयर आर मल्टीपल टीम्स. ओके, महाराष्ट्र का टीम अलग है, मुंबई का टीम अलग है, विदर्भा का टीम अलग है. ठीक है, सो एवरी टीम इज हैविंग 15 प्लेयर्स. ओके, और इनमें से इंडिया की टीम में जाने वाले कितने कम लोग होते हैं? व्हाई इज इट सो? All these players who are playing Ranji Trophy or playing the domestic level, they're good players. But when you go at the international level, you have to handle a lot of pressure and still perform. And that is why you need to be mentally very strong. Okay, these are certain hygiene factors. Okay, before you even get into the study plan, that these are things that you have to keep in mind. Okay, so you have to be disciplined. A big time discipline is required. You have to work on your skill development part. ओके, स्किल डेवलपमेंट का मतलब ये है, आज के डेट में अगर तुम्हारा रीडिंग का हैबिट नहीं है, ओके, तो ये हैबिट डेवलप करो. डू नॉट जस्ट सिट दैट. ओके, आई हैव सीन लॉट ऑफ पीपल डूइंग दैट. सर, आई डू 1 RC पर डे. ओके, आई डू 1 CAT RC पर डे. लेकिन यार, अगर तुम 1 RC पर डे कर रहे हो, लेकिन तुम्हारे पास वो स्किल ही नहीं है, तुम्हारे पास रीडिंग हैबिट नहीं है, तुम 1 RC करो कि 10 RC करो, तुम्हारा कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. Okay, be very clear with this. Okay, if randomly just doing 1 RC per day or 5 RCs per day, okay, that is not going to help you till the time you have developed the right skill set for it. You have developed the reading habit of it. You have read things which comes in CAT. You are reading those kind of articles, those kind of websites. Okay, from where CAT articles are coming in. Okay, वो सब अगर किया है तो होगा. ओके, सो ये चीज ध्यान में रखो. इस पूरे स्लाइड से अगर तुमको एक कोई चीज उठानी है, ओके, आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू दिस वन थिंग व्हिच इज एट द सेंटर ऑफ दिस थिंग, दैट गाइस, आज से ये ठान लो कि डिसिप्लिन बहुत रहना है. ओके, डिसिप्लिन रहोगे तो ही अचीव होने वाला है. ओके, तो ये मेक श्योर करना. ठीक है, नाउ CAT इज अबाउट नोइंग योर स्ट्रेंथ एंड वीकनेसेस. आई एम गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट I'm going to talk about cons, LR, verbal. I'm going to talk of all of this. Okay, but before that, I'm going to talk about the strength and weakness, because you should know that what is something that is going to impact your preparation. Okay, are you guys able to see my screen properly, guys? I think so. There is some issue with. Okay, let me just check. Are you guys able to see my screen? Can you just confirm once? People who are there, are you able to see my screen? I think यहाँ पे कुछ शायद अटक रहा है. Okay, let me just quickly have a check. Supriyo, Divya, Gitarth, okay, Supriyo, Nikhil, Pooja, are you guys able to hear me and see my screen? अच्छा, ठीक है, चलो, great. Okay, all right. So the first thing that I wanted to bring in after the hygiene pointers is you talk about your strength and weakness. Now, strength weakness मतलब क्या? ठीक है. Now, a lot of people, for example, someone coming from a non-engineering background. Okay, people, especially people who come from non-engineering background, a lot of people think that cons, okay, is their weak area. Okay, they feel that cons is your weak area. अगर cons weak area है, okay, so आपको logic है आपके हाथ में verbal है. Now let me tell you here, lot of time people get confused when they are talking about LR. See, LR for non-CAT exam is very different and LR for CAT is very, very different. Okay, when it is different for CAT, okay, and in fact in most of the cases you will see that LRDI comes as the most difficult section. LRDI comes the most difficult section in CAT. Non-CAT के लिए ये बहुत easy हो जाता है. In non-CAT LR is very easy. Okay, easy or very easy level. But for CAT it becomes most difficult. I'll have a separate session on the most difficult section LR. Okay, that is usually coming in. That means अगर तुम्हारा cons weak area है, okay, LR is going to be one of the difficult section. That means तुम्हारा verbal has to be your good area. Verbal has to be a good area. Okay, that's really, really important. Okay, and you will see this a lot of sessions or a lot of videos I have put on these things. People coming from BCom background, people coming from BBA background, people coming from BA background also. These people who have cracked the top colleges, top IIMs, you will see that they are either good with verbal or they are good with cons. कोई एक चीज तो आपको अपना strength area बनाना ही बनाना है. if you feel that cons is something that ये तुम्हारा strength area नहीं बन सकता है, तो verbal पे बहुत strongly काम करना शुरू करो, बहुत strongly काम करना शुरू करो. Okay, do not take it this way that नहीं ये भी नहीं अच्छा है, ये भी नहीं अच्छा है. Okay, मेहनत तो करना ही है. Okay, it is not that कि बिना मेहनत के कुछ भी होने वाला है यहाँ पे. Verbal अगर तुम्हारा reading habit नहीं है, so verbal is also going to be a tough thing for you. But yes, तुमको कौन से चीज को स्ट्रेंथ एरिया बनाना है, कौन से चीज को वीक एरिया बनाना है, ये तुमको दिमाग में क्लियर होना चाहिए. Okay, have this thing very clear in your mind and based on that go ahead with your preparation. अगर हमने ये दिमाग में नहीं रखा है और हम randomly कर रहे हैं, okay, when you don't have any plan and you're just going randomly with things, definitely you will also land up at some random place. Okay, so have this thing clear in your mind. In case you want to have any of these things clear, okay, you can get in touch with the mentors, okay, of MBAP. They can help you with regards to that what is the right thing that you should focus on और कैसे इसमें आगे बढ़ो. Okay, so ये एक अपने लेवल पे this is an individual activity which you guys are supposed to do, that find your strength area and your weak areas. Okay, and based on that जो भी हमारा strength area होगा, okay, a lot of people will tell you this कि weak area है तो weak area पे बहुत काम करो. Okay, definitely weak area पे काम करना है, but strength area को हमको 99.9 percentile पे पहुंचाना है. Okay, strength area को 99.9 पे पहुंचाना है. I'll tell you one of my students. Okay, her name was Ala Melu, and what she did, I'll tell you. I don't know. I mean, वो कुछ non-engineering background से ही थी. Okay, but she was a BCom or BMS. I don't know that. I don't remember much. But the point is this. Okay, point is this that her cons was very, very weak. And she herself used to say that sir, cons से मेरा कभी लाइफ में नहीं improve होगा. मैं चाहे जितना कर लूं, मैं जितना आता है बस उतना करके सर मेरे को निकलने दो. But yes, मैं verbal को सर बहुत improve करूंगी. And I'll tell you the fight that she had put in for verbal, इतना उसने reading किया, इतना reading किया, okay, that she actually ended up getting a 99.9 percentile in CAT on the verbal section. So these are things, okay, these are things that you should keep in mind. Talk to yourself, identify what is working out for you, what is not working out for you, and get it sorted. It's not that कि जो IIM में या जो भी टॉप कॉलेज में जाता है, हर बंदा कॉन्स में 99.9 लेके आता है? No, there are a lot of people who get 99.9 and still they are not able to clear because उन्होंने बाकी सेक्शन में बहुत बुरा किया है. Like if you get a 98 percentile or 99 percentile in cons, लेकिन वर्बल में तुम्हारा 20 percentile आया, तुमको कोई नहीं बुलाने वाला है. Okay, so you have to make sure that find your weak areas, find your strength areas, और उसको उस हिसाब से preparation करो. Okay, that was the second point that I want to make. Now let's get into section wise. Okay, let's get into section wise. एक section का individual बात करेंगे, cons का, logic का, verbal का individual बात करेंगे. ठीक है. Now cons का, these are the total 5 areas of cons. Okay, arithmetic, geometry, algebra, modern math, numbers. ठीक है, ये है. Now for people who have recently started off, okay, जिन्होंने recently start किया है, you will always see that the first thing that you will be doing is arithmetic. Okay, because arithmetic is one of the most easiest things. Easy तो है ही है, easy के साथ साथ it is also the most heavyweight section और heavy weightage out of all 5. ये जितना भी 5 है ना कॉन्ट्स का, इसमें से आपको almost 35% या 40% जो है वो arithmetic आएगा. What is arithmetic? Arithmetic is percentage, profit and loss, okay, ratio, proportion, mixture, alligation, okay, time, speed, distance, time and work, okay, simple interest, compound interest, all of this, okay, average is also there, okay, I missed, okay, so all of these topics, okay, which is 8 topics, these are going to be the 40% of your cons area, and which is also the most easiest of the cons area. तो समझ रहे हो तुम्हारा कितना ये इजी पार्ट भी है, ओके, इजी पार्ट भी है और ये हैवी वेटेज भी है, तो ये तो लॉटरी है ना, ये तो लॉटरी है, तो ये तो हमको सबसे पहले अच्छा करना चाहिए। अगर हम कॉन्ट्स में देख रहे हैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई गेट दिस काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन, सर मेरे को ज्योमेट्री बहुत टफ पड़ रहा है, सर मेरे को अलजेब्रा बहुत टफ पड़ रहा है। मेरा सिंपल चीज ये है कि सबसे पहले तो अरिथमेटिक बहुत अच्छा आना चाहिए। अब अगर अरिथमेटिक के अंदर तुम जाओगे विच इज लाइक दीज 8 टॉपिक्स दैट आई एम टेलिंग यू, ओवर देयर डोंट आस्क मी दिस कि सर मेरे को ना इसमें टाइम स्पीड डिस्टेंस नहीं करना है सर, ये मेरे को बहुत डिफिकल्ट पड़ता है, बिकॉज ये 40% में टाइम स्पीड डिस्टेंस कितना आएगा या परसेंटेज कितना आएगा, दैट नो वन कैन से, that keeps on fluctuating. Okay, so within a particular area of cons, okay, don't be choosy there कि नहीं मैं अरिथमेटिक के अंदर मैं टाइम स्पीड नहीं करूंगा, मैं इंटरेस्ट नहीं करूंगा, ओके, दीज आर सर्टेन एरियाज, ओके, व्हिच इज गोइंग टू बी चैलेंजिंग। आई एग्री विद दिस पॉइंट, ओके, दैट टाइम स्पीड इज डिफिकल्ट, ओके, एसआईसीआई इज डिफिकल्ट, and the reason they are difficult because there is lot of variety, okay, there is lot and a lot of variety। जब वैरायटी बहुत ज्यादा है तो ऑब्वियसली यू हैव टू स्टडी अ लॉट, तो कुछ नहीं करना है, प्रैक्टिस करना है, इसके ऊपर से हमारी जो शॉर्टकट टेक्निक्स है वो देखो, ओके, समझ में आएगा, अप्रोच करो, ओके, डाउट्स क्लियर करो, okay, so people who are starting off right now, okay, for them it is very very specific input that I am giving you, focus on arithmetic, okay, focus on arithmetic, and people who have been preparing for quite some time, okay, जो भी 2-3 महीना 4 महीने से प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो, इस टाइम पे आपको ये करना चाहिए कि क्योंकि आपने सब कुछ देख लिया होगा, पढ़ लिया होगा, सो अब आपको इसको इम्प्रोवाइज करने का जरूरत है, मतलब कि अब अरिथमेटिक को टाइम बेस्ड प्रिपरेशन करना शुरू करो, ठीक है। इसका जो हम लोग ने हर टॉपिक के ऊपर 3-3 टेस्ट देके रखा है आपको, स्टार्ट डूइंग दैट, विच इज द टॉपिक वाइज टेस्ट, स्टार्ट डूइंग दैट, ओके, स्टार्ट डूइंग दैट, ओके, एनालाइज देम, ये पूरा इसका टारगेट रखो कि मेरे को ये पूरा अरिथमेटिक 8 टॉपिक्स के यानी कि 8 into 3 24 हमने टॉपिक वाइज टेस्ट दिया अरिथमेटिक के ऊपर, वो वाले टेस्ट को मैं कैसे कंप्लीट करूं, कब तक कंप्लीट करूं, सेट अ डेडलाइन फॉर दैट, ओके। अदरवाइज ये तो यहाँ चल रहा है, बाकी ये सारे टॉपिक्स का जो बेसिक मटेरियल है, जो नॉर्मल प्रैक्टिस टेस्ट है, कंप्लीट दैट पार्ट, ओके। सब कुछ एक साथ नहीं होगा ऑब्वियसली, ओके, यू विल टेक सम टाइम, बट आई एम टेलिंग टू प्रायोरिटाइज किसको करना है, ठीक है, इसको हमको पहुंचाना है यहाँ पे, ओके, टॉपिक वाइज टेस्ट तक पहुंचाओ, ओके, और इसमें से जो भी एरिया तुमको पिकअप करना है, इनफैक्ट इसमें से अगर तुम बोलोगे नंबर सिस्टम जो है ना, इसका वेटेज सबसे कम है, लेस वेटेज, और आई वुड से लीस्ट वेटेज, ओके, तो इसको हम लोग बाद में भी कर सकते हैं, वी कैन ट्राई एंड डू दिस थिंग लेटर ऑन आल्सो, ओके, लेटर ऑन का मतलब है कि पहले बाकी चीज खत्म कर लो, बाद में देखेंगे इसका, ओके, ये हमको बाद में भी कर सकते हैं, लेकिन ये चीज सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है, ओके। I hope that point is very very clear, okay। Supriyo, from where do we get the topic wise test? Supriyo, if you are MBAP student, okay, you can get in touch with a mentor, okay, तुम्हारा जिससे भी बात हुआ होगा, okay, from MBAP side, get in touch with them, they will guide you। In our portal we have specific, okay, material for each of the topics, okay, that also we have bifurcated in terms of the easy level, okay, moderate level, tough level, so when you start with that, okay, give easy level test, okay, फिर इसको analyze करो, फिर improve करो, doubt clear करो, okay, फिर moderate level पे जाओ, then you go to tough level, it is like that, okay। Jyoti, sir, should we wait for mentors to teach us topic or start self study? Jyoti, you can, what you have in place, let's say for example, पहले चीज तो ये है ज्योति, that whatever topic is being covered for you, okay, those topics, if you are able to score well in those areas, and by the time, okay, any other new topic is not done, then you can move on to some other topic, okay, तुम्हारे पास basic recorded videos भी पढ़ा है, तुम वहां से भी पढ़ सकते हो, you can do those kind of things, okay, but if that is not the case, okay, you can go with the flow of the lecture as well, all right, so that usually we see that right now with the pace of lecture which is going on, okay, you will not have that much time, okay, to complete everything along with the lectures, okay, so make sure at least whatever is happening utna kam se kam karte hue chalo, okay, then you can eventually increase the pace, all right, that's about cons, okay। Verbal, Verbal, you have these areas that you see. Okay, verbal is you get reading comprehension, para jumble, para completion, or sentences, para summary. This is all with regards to CAT only. Okay, I am not talking about any other exam right now, because if you talk about any other exam, you will be getting grammar also. You will be getting a lot of other things, which is vocabulary. Okay, fill in the blanks. Okay, but none of those kind of things comes in CAT. Okay, CAT is very simple from the perspective of verbal, reading comprehension, and these four areas are going to be there. Out of which, obviously, the most heavy part and the heavy weightage thing is reading comprehension. Okay, now if you ask me, sir, Rod, from where does the RC things come in CAT? Okay, RC कहाँ पे आता है CAT से? If you ask me that, okay, it is very, you will see the most of the times, okay, CAT is giving from the international sources. And the international sources का मतलब है international newspaper, okay, or international magazines, okay, those kind of things, which is, for example, New York Times, Guardian. Okay, these are some of the sources from where you get a lot of CAT RCs coming in. And yes, there are times where it comes from the Indian sources also. Okay, it comes from the Hindu newspaper, it will come from the Hindustan Times editorials. यहाँ से भी आता है, ऐसा नहीं यहाँ से नहीं आता है, but most of the time it comes from this. Now the idea is this, understand, अगर तुमने कभी इंडियन न्यूज़पेपर भी ढंग से नहीं पढ़ा है तो तुमको इंटरनेशनल न्यूज़पेपर कैसे समझ में आएगा? सिंपल है ना, नहीं समझ में आएगा. हम लोगों ने इंडियन ऑथर्स की बुक रीडिंग की नॉवेल नहीं करी है, हमको इंटरनेशनल ऑथर्स की बुक रीडिंग कैसे समझ में आएगी? बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली देयर लैंग्वेज इज गोइंग टू बी मच मोर हायर. Okay, so to answer your question, Gaurav, okay, very specifically to how to improve verbal. Verbal is one area which will not show you immediate results. No, it is not one area is going to show immediate results. No immediate results. Okay, in verbal, कौन में immediate results दिखता है? बिकॉज तुमने प्रैक्टिस किया, तुमने कोई क्वेश्चन देखा, अच्छे से सीखा, डाउट क्लियर किया, समझ गए उसको, नेक्स्ट टाइम उस टाइप का क्वेश्चन आया, यू विल गेट इट. बट क्या वो चीज वर्बल में होने वाली है? वर्बल में वो चीज नहीं होने वाली है. ठीक है, सो वर्बल रिक्वायर्स अ बिट ऑफ मोर स्टेमिना, मतलब लगे रहना पड़ता है वर्बल के साथ, एक प्रॉपर स्किल डेवलप करनी पड़ती है, रीडिंग करनी पड़ती है अच्छी खासी. जब रीडिंग में अच्छे बनोगे तो जाके जो हमारी ट्रिक्स हैं, बाकी सारी चीजें जो हेल्प करेंगी. So at the very initial phase right now, I'm going to say that people who don't have a reading habit, please focus on that. Okay, please develop that. Please do that on a daily basis. डेली बेसिस करने की जरूरत है, वर्बल को छोड़ना ही नहीं है. किसी भी दिन तुमने अगर वर्बल नहीं किया तो रात में नींद नहीं आनी चाहिए कि यार आज मैंने एक नॉवेल नहीं पढ़ी, आज मैंने कोई अच्छा न्यूज़पेपर नहीं पढ़ा, ओके, मैंने 1 घंटा या आधा घंटा मैंने पढ़ा ही नहीं, मैंने रीड भी नहीं किया है. ओके, तो वो सब नहीं होगा. ठीक है, वो सब तुमको हेल्प नहीं करेगा. Okay, Ankur, the ebooks and the My Coach app have different questions. Okay, yes, it has got different questions. Okay, so the ebooks will be a little more easier. My Coach will go on a higher level. Okay, all right. So at for the other areas, which is para jumble, para completion, these things, I would say at this point of time, okay, you can park it. अभी इस पे इतना फोकस करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Okay, I would say that कि अगर तुमने अभी recently start किया है, last 1.5 month में start किया है, अभी के लिए रीडिंग पे फोकस करो, वोकैबुलरी पे फोकस करो. ओके, बिकॉज अगर वोकैबुलरी अच्छी है तो फिर रीडिंग में तुमको हेल्प होगी. ओके, वरना फिर इफेक्ट होगा. सो लॉट ऑफ पीपल विल टेल यू दैट वर्ड पावर मेड इजी इज अ गुड बुक टू स्टार्ट ऑफ. ओके, वर्ड पावर मेड इजी नॉर्मल लेवल्स का बुक है, इसको अच्छे से कर लो. ओके, इसको करने में यू विल टेक अ टोटल ऑफ अराउंड 2 to 3 months of time. Okay, that it should be enough to complete this book. If you do that book, okay, you will, I mean, I'm being very clear again, ये बुक पढ़ने से तुमको कैट के अंदर इसमें से डायरेक्ट वर्ड्स नहीं आएगा. Do not take it that way. बट अगर तुमने ये कर लिया ना, तो you are setting a good base for yourself to develop the reading skills. Okay, so Supriyo, can you talk a bit about normal levels word power made easy? As I said, okay, I mean, normal word power made easy, these words you will directly get in papers like NMAT, okay, papers like SNAP, okay, यहाँ पे directly words आएंगे, CMAT, okay, you will get direct words here. Okay, but in CAT, okay, probably you will not, because CAT does not give you synonyms, antonym kind of questions. That does not come in CAT. ओके, बट दैट इज गोइंग टू हेल्प यू डेवलप द रीडिंग स्किल. जिसको बुक रीडिंग आदत ही नहीं है, किया ही नहीं कभी, सर हम लोग ने कभी लाइफ में ऐसा कोई एक महीना नहीं गुजरा है हमारे लिए जहां हमने डेली बेसिस पर रीडिंग किया हो. अगर ऐसा नहीं हुआ है तुम्हारे साथ तो अभी वो करने का जरूरत है. एंड टू डू दैट, वर्ड पावर इज अ गुड बुक बिकॉज इट इज गोइंग टू बी वेरी एंगेजिंग एंड वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग फॉर यू टू स्टिक टू इट, and that will help you further improve things. Okay, For improvement, what should I read, or which is also engaging, and should I also read international newspapers? You should first thing first, okay, download certain apps. ओके न्यूज के लिए ऑब्वियसली बीबीसी जो है इसको डाउनलोड कर लो. ओके ये तुमको ग्लोबल की अच्छी न्यूज देगा. ओके हिंदुस्तान टाइम्स ऐप डाउनलोड कर सकते हो. ओके हिंदू का ऐप डाउनलोड कर सकते हो. ओके इकोनॉमिक टाइम्स कर सकते हो. तो क्या है, इकोनॉमिक टाइम्स से तुमको बिजनेस की न्यूज वैसे ही मिल रही है. ओके बीबीसी अगर कर लोगे तो ग्लोबल न्यूज मिल जाएगी. एंड एनीथिंग फ्रॉम एचटी और हिंदुस्तान और हिंदू इज देयर. ओके दैट इज गोइंग टू गिव यू लाइक द डेली न्यूज अफेयर व्हिच इज गोइंग ऑन. सो व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, फर्स्टली हमारा हमारा करंट अफेयर्स तो इंप्रूव हो गई होगा, बिकॉज ऑन द गो इवन इन ट्रैवलिंग यू कैन रीड दिस न्यूज. ओके बट द सोर्सेज थ्रू व्हिच यू आर रीडिंग इज गुड सोर्स. Okay so as of now have that. Okay apart from this, okay you should read things, you should read about those articles or those books, okay, which is your area of interest. For example, if your area of interest is history, read that. Fiction अगर तुम्हारा area of interest है तो तुम्हारा area of interest बहुत गलत है. Okay fiction is fun, fiction is you should read fiction. It's not that you should not read, but fiction is leisure time. Okay वहां पे तुम कुछ खास grow नहीं कर रहे हो. All right, so that is where, okay, that is where it is important that you should be very well focusing on these things. All right, be very well focusing on these things, that read these kind of things, okay, that I am telling you. All right, so ये है हमारा verbal का part. Okay start focusing on this. पैरा जंबल कंप्लीशन और सेंटेंसेस पैरा समरी ये इवेंचुअली होगा, लेकिन पहले हमको रीडिंग कॉम्प्रिहेंशन वाली जो चीजें हैं उसके लिए जो रीडिंग करनी है वो हमको डेली बेसिस का लेके चलना है, विच इज द टारगेट शुड बी 1 आवर. टारगेट शुड बी 1 आवर कि डेली 1 आवर रीड करना है. ओके अगर हम वो डेली 1 आवर के हिसाब से रीड करेंगे यू विल बी एबल टू क्रैक इट फास्टर. चलो दिस इज फॉर द वर्बल पार्ट दैट आई टोल्ड यू. नाउ कम्स कैट एलआरडीआई. ओके नाउ कैट एलआरडीआई अगेन टू बी वेरी स्पेसिफिक. जब मैं एलआरडीआई की बात करता हूं, ओके इनफैक्ट व्हाट आई विल डू हियर, आई विल ब्रेक इट अप इनटू 2 डिफरेंट एरियाज, because obviously these are 2 areas. One is logic, one is the DI part. Okay now if you talk about LR again is going to be traditional logic. LR is also going to be about puzzles. Okay and data interpretation is what? Data interpretation is these 2 areas, which is tables, graphs and all that. Again also bifurcating for new starters. Okay people who are just starting, new students. Okay people who are preparing for 2 months plus. Okay I will bifurcate them. For new people here, understand, see, puzzles is all this data distribution puzzles, network diagram, linear arrangement. This is going to be slightly challenging. Okay this is going to be majorly on a difficult side. But traditional logic, what is traditional logic? All those topics like syllogisms, okay, topics like your coding, decoding, blood relations, okay, input output, these are all very easy things. Direction sense, ये सब बहुत easy है. ये कैट में आता है क्या? लेकिन ट्रेडिशनल लॉजिक कैट में तो नहीं आने वाला है. ठीक है बट व्हाट हैपेंस इफ यू डायरेक्टली मूव ऑन टू पजल्स, यू विल फाइंड इट वेरी डिफिकल्ट. Okay you will find it very difficult to jump on puzzles. So starting में puzzles पे जाना भी नहीं, वरना अगर तुमने cat के puzzles देख लिया you will be so damn probably scared of it. Okay that you will change plans. Okay so at this point of time do not look at puzzles. Okay puzzles is something that you can look after 2-3 months of preparation. Okay or probably from June onwards, even if you see, okay that's not going to be a difficult thing to crack. Okay but as of now develop the knack. Okay and start cracking your traditional logic, which is going to be in all the non-CAT exams, be it NMAT, SNAP, okay, IAFT, okay, all these exams are going to ask you traditional logic. So do those kind of things. Now for data interpretation, okay, as I said, okay, for new students and all this, it is all about calculation. It's all about calculation. So daily basis ka calculation aana chahiye. Okay, if you have done with calculations, okay, that is going to help you. अगर calculation नहीं आता है, okay, so it is going to be difficult. So tell me here, okay, tell me here. I want to ask this for all the students who are right now listening and going to watch this video later on also. I want you to answer it for yourself, or you can answer it in the chat box here. Okay, that are you really good with all the tables till 20? If I ask you what is 17 sevens, are you good with that? Are you? If I ask you what is 14 into 13, okay, are you good with these kind of things? Okay, these are things which I say when I say about the calculation techniques. So that is where you have to spend your time right now. Okay, be good with tables. Okay, be good with calculation techniques and all of that. Okay, we have already, we take sessions on calculation techniques. Okay, so attend those sessions, improvise on your calculation techniques, guys. Okay, that is something that is going to stay with you for a longer time in your preparation. Okay, so that is one thing, okay, that you have to focus on. Okay, for people who are having more than 2 months of time that they've been preparing, what I expect from you guys, that for all the traditional logic, okay, you should be done with your topic wise test. Okay, by now you should be done with your topic wise test. Okay, Jyoti Singh says no. Okay, Jyoti, that means you have the answer for yourself, that you have to improve on your calculation techniques. Okay, work on that and improvise on the speed at which you do calculations. तो ज्यादा करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है. बेसिक कैलकुलेशन हम गलती क्या करते हैं, हम डीआई करने के लिए हम सीधे सीधे बड़े बड़े सेट लेके बैठ जाएंगे. ठीक है, अभी सेट्स लेके मत बैठो, अभी लेक्चर हो रहा है, समझो कैसे अप्रोच करते हैं, एवरीथिंग इज गुड, बट सबसे पहले अपना कैलकुलेशन टेक्निक इंप्रूव करो, अपनी स्पीड इंप्रूव करो. ओके, सो दैट यू कैन डू दैट. Okay, and for kids who are not like more than 2 months का प्रिपरेशन हो गया है, यार फटाफट अपना ट्रेडिशनल लॉजिक अब खत्म करना शुरू करो, उसका टॉपिक वाइज देना शुरू करो. Okay, improvise on those things, guys. ठीक है, now I'm coming to the final slide where I'm going to talk about the preparation timetable milestone. ठीक है, milestone क्या है? Okay, right now we are in March. Okay, मार्च है, अप्रैल आएगा, मई, जून, जुलाई, अगस्त, सितंबर एंड अक्टूबर. नवंबर में तो एग्जाम ही है. ओके, सो आई विल टेल यू दिस, that the ideal target for people who are preparing now or having preparing for some time now, you understand this thing, that from here onward, the September and October, in fact I would say by 15th of August, ये बहुत बड़ा हम माइलस्टोन रखते हैं. 15th of August, इंडिपेंडेंस डे. Okay, in fact this day you are going to have a grand workshop from MBAP side also. Okay, 15th of August should be a big milestone कि यहाँ तक, यानी कि total you have, okay, 5.5 months of time. Okay, 5.5 months of time that you have. Okay, this is the time where you should be done with seeing and solving every possible thing that is coming in CAT. कोई भी ऐसी चीज नहीं होनी चाहिए मैंने की नहीं. ठीक है, यहाँ तक हमको सब कुछ कर लेना है. Okay, everything that is coming in CAT, you should be done with that. That means now you have to make month-wise schedule. Okay, break it down. This 5.5 months, break it down. Okay, okay, in cons there is arithmetic, okay, there is algebra and all of that. Break it down into week-wise. Like in March, you have 4 weeks. Okay, break it down into 4 weeks, saying that in first week, what I'm going to do. First week of March, okay, what I'm going to work on. Okay, what I'm going to complete here. For example, you say that, okay, percentages में complete कर दूंगा, profit and loss में complete कर दूंगा, ये 2 chapter में first week में complete करूंगा. Okay, when I say complete, what does it mean? It means that you're going to work on the practice test, you're going to work on the lecture assignment, you're going to work on the topic wise test, easy and moderate level. These 4 things you're going to do that. Once you are done with these 4 things, only then you can say that you are done with that chapter. Okay, हमारा ये 4 चीज हो गया है यहाँ पे. ओके, दैट मींस यू कैन से दैट मेरा चैप्टर हो गया. सो मेक अ टारगेट कि मैं एक वीक में एक चैप्टर, कुछ नहीं तो एक चैप्टर तो हम खत्म कर सकते हैं. एक चैप्टर तो खत्म करो कॉन्ट्स का, एक कॉन्ट्स खत्म करो, एक लॉजिक खत्म करो, वर्बल तो डेली करना है. So now you prepare the timetable for yourself. Okay, the way that this is the thought process that I'm building up for you. Now everyone is going to have different timetables. I cannot give you one timetable for everyone. But the point is this, make it weekly timetable, guys. Do not have monthly timetable also. आज का टाइम ऐसा है कि तुमको वीकली प्रोग्रेस चेक करना है. कितने वीक है हमारे पास, हमको अगस्त के बाद यहाँ पे क्या करना है, यहाँ तो हमको रिवीजन करना है. अक्टूबर में तो हमारा एनमैट आ जाएगा, हमको कहाँ पढ़ाई का टाइम मिलेगा बाद में. तो 15 अगस्त के बाद तो हमको रिवीजन करना है, राइट. तो अगर 15 अगस्त के बाद रिवीजन करना है तो अभी क्या टाइम है, अभी टाइम है हमको अपने वीकली टारगेट्स बनाओ और वीकली टारगेट्स अचीव करो. कितने वीक्स हो रहे हैं हमारे पास. ओके, मोर अगर मैं 6 मंथ भी टोटल लेता हूं, यू हैव अराउंड 25 वीक्स ऑफ टाइम. अब 25 डिफरेंट प्लान्स बनना चाहिए अपने पास. आज से लेके पूरे 25 वीक्स का करने का जरूरत नहीं है. ओके, मार्च अभी आ गया है, मार्च चल रहा है, मार्च के 4 वीक्स में मुझे हर वीक का एक प्लान रेडी चाहिए. ओके, टॉक टू योरसेल्फ कि मैं इस वीक में क्या खत्म करने वाला हूं. एंड बी सुपर स्ट्रिंजेंट विद योरसेल्फ. बहुत स्ट्रिक्ट बनो अपने साथ, खुद के साथ स्ट्रिक्ट बनो. कि मुझे ये चीज अचीव करनी है, ये वीक नंबर 1 में मैंने टारगेट रखा था कि मेरे ये 2 चैप्टर हो जाएंगे या 1 चैप्टर हो जाएगा, या कॉन्ट्स का 1 हो जाएगा, 1 लॉजिक का हो जाएगा, और वर्बल का समझो मेरा वर्ड पावर चल रहा है, वर्ड पावर के अंदर सर मैं इस वीक में 3 सेशंस खत्म करूंगा या 4 सेशंस खत्म कर दूंगा। ऐसे स्पेसिफिक टारगेट बनाओ। ओके, ऐसा स्पेसिफिक टारगेट बनेगा वीक वाइज तो जाके अचीव होगा। Okay, so for the kids here, okay, who are starting right now, also I am going to tell you that for 2 months time that also you take, okay, the 2 months time also you are taking, मार्च है, अप्रैल है, ये 2 महीने में तुम्हारा अरिथमेटिक तो यार कंप्लीट हो सकता है आराम से। अरिथमेटिक कितना है टॉपिक? अरिथमेटिक टोटल ऑफ 8 टॉपिक्स। मैं 2 महीने का टाइम दे रहा हूँ, 8 वीक्स का टाइम दे रहा हूँ, ठीक है। 8 वीक में अरिथमेटिक पूरा पूरा खत्म कर सकते हैं, ठीक है। तुम्हारे और लेक्चर्स चल रहे हैं, ओके, यू कैन कीप ऑन अटेंडिंग दैट, बट जो तुमको प्रैक्टिस करे खत्म करना है, ये 2 महीने में अरिथमेटिक पूरा खत्म कर सकते हो, ठीक है। ये 2 महीने में ट्रेडिशनल लॉजिक एटलीस्ट 50% खत्म कर सकते हो, ओके। ये 2 महीने में तुम्हारा एटलीस्ट क्लोज टू 70% ऑफ वर्ड पावर मेड इजी खत्म हो जाना चाहिए। तुमको यहाँ पे अच्छी खासी रीडिंग कम से कम 2 मंथ्स में 2 बुक्स तो खत्म कर सकते हो यहाँ पे। 2 बुक्स ऑफ व्हाट? 2 बुक्स ऑफ लेट्स से 200 पेजेस, दैट मीन्स 400 पेजेस का बुक रीडिंग तो कर सकते हो इन 2 मंथ्स टाइम, विच इज 60 days। इतना तो हमको करना चाहिए, right? So now, with all the input, understand your strength, weak areas. If I have to just summarize the pointers from the very beginning, okay, these are obviously the hygiene factors that you have to keep in mind, but identify your strength, weak areas. Based on that, okay, cons में हमको देखना है कितना खत्म करना है, verbal का जैसे मैंने बताया, logic का जो बताया, take all these points into consideration, make your weekly plans here, okay, be very clear. For example, when you sit down to make a plan for 4 weeks. पूरे महीने का प्लान क्लियर होना चाहिए कि ये मंथ में मैं क्या क्या खत्म करने वाला हूं। यू शुड बी क्लियर विद दैट, ठीक है। वीक वाइज प्लान बनाओ, ओके, स्टार्ट अचीविंग दैट, ओके। नाउ दैट इज द टेक अवे फ्रॉम टुडेज सेशन, ऑलराइट। Any questions now? I'm now keeping it open. Okay, I have some questions here which is not being answered by me till now. Anand is asking, sir, can I read finance books like Intelligent Investor? Okay, will it improve my vocabulary? Anand, definitely it will. Okay, it will definitely improve. Okay, the point is this: the kind of books that you should read, you should have an appetite for different genres. Okay, Anand. So definitely business or finance. Okay, these kind of topics is something which frequently comes in CAT. Okay, so reading finance and business related books is going to help, but that does not mean you should only read that kind of books, okay, because there are going to be other areas. For example, philosophy, okay, related books also come, psychology book related topics also come, history based topics also comes, okay. So you should be good with these kind of things as well. So add variety to the genre of books that you read, okay. That is what it is going to help you. How many days for one novel? Okay, there's no specific answer here again, Peaky, okay, because I mean, depends on your reading speed, depends on the kind of book that you are having, okay, depends upon, like, you know, that particular genre you're reading for the first time, okay. So if I can better answer it in this way, that how many words you should read in a day, okay. Because understand, the ideal speed for cat required is somewhere around 250 words per minute. Now people who don't have reading habit, okay, will definitely be having a reading speed of somewhere around 150 words per minute. So if you are reading for, let's say, a 60 minutes time, okay, at a speed of 150, okay, so you figure out that the words that you're supposed to read in a day. Okay, so that is how you figure out that how many words are you reading on a daily basis. Okay, now with time you have to increase on your speed, with time you have to move towards 250 from 150. So those things need to be worked out. Okay, Piki. So should we focus on a particular section or make timetable which cover all sections for every week? Ideally, Jyoti, what we see is you will not be able to touch upon all 3 sections in a day. Okay, because how many hours if you would study? You would study for 4 hours, okay, but that is also very high. In fact, I would suggest that 4 hours is also not required. 3 hours is good enough, okay. People who are working can also put in 3 hours, okay. A 2 to 3 hours time is good enough to prepare for CAT, okay. From now on, the big thing, and that I always tell, is the daily dose. This is not something that everyone is able to do, okay, but if you are able to do that daily basis, you are on the right preparation timetable plan that you're following. Okay, so if you're doing 2 to 3 hours, you will not be able to touch upon everything, Jyoti, okay, in a day. So that is what you're supposed to do. In such a case, what you're supposed to do is you will do cons plus verbal. That is one. Okay. Or you do LR plus verbal. Okay. Or you do DI plus verbal in a day. Okay. Now you can keep on changing this based on your own progress. Okay. Or from, because many a times what will happen if you do con for like say 5-6 days back to back, you definitely might need a break from that. Okay. Then you take a DI or a LR or something like that. So that is how you should ideally be focusing and preparing your timetable, monthly plans, and the milestone setting part. Okay. Let's just say milestone setting is okay, like monthly you should have a milestone, and the timetable should be the weekly timetable that you should make. All right. Great, guys. Okay, so that's all that I had in today's session. Okay, and with that, I hope this gives you a lot of clarity with regards to how to know how to monitor your preparation. Okay, and keep on pushing yourself to achieving the weekly task, the weekly goal that you set for yourself. Okay, make sure that you're pushing yourself to achieve that. All right. Great. All the best, guys, for joining in. Okay, and as I said, okay, keep following us for the more sessions that we'll be bringing in and discussing on various different pointers. And I'll also keep it open for you guys that in case you have there's a certain thing that you want us to take a session, you can put it on the group, okay, on our WhatsApp groups and all that, so that we can pick up from there also and answer your queries here. Okay. All the best, guys. You can, by the way, just click on the like button, okay, so that more people can reach out to this video. Okay, if you like our particular session, today's session, so please click on the like button. Okay, and thanks a lot, guys. Bye bye.